Wow, sick.
Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC, back at it with another new vehicle from Rlaarlo. This is a 1/14th scale electric four-wheel drive monster truck, and it's called the ROG1, also known as the Gladiator. So it's going to be for sale for $150 at the time of launch. I don't know what the regular price will be, but definitely if you're interested in this, I would buy it at launch because that's going to be the lowest price, and I think for the most part they figured out sort of all the shipping issues and stuff that they had problems with in the past, so should be okay now, but obviously I can't guarantee that. But yeah, we're going to take a quick look at this. So it does come with this, a little instruction manual, some extra stickers, battery charger, wheelie bar that you will have to attach yourself, some simple tools. Manual here is just a big fold out thing, so yeah, all the parts diagrams, all the parts, a little bit of information about the radio, but yeah, not a whole lot other than that. So I don't know if there's any sort of QR code there. I guess maybe you could scan to get more information, but yeah, very light manual, some stickers. I noticed the windshield has not been applied yet, so probably something you want to do out of the box. Just make it look a little bit more normal. Here's the radio. It is a rebranded Dumbo RC radio, so yeah, pretty nice little radio. I think an improvement over some of the radios they've had in the past. You can see steering trim. Steering, I guess, is dual rate, I'm guessing. Throttle adjustment, so you can turn it down if you have a little too much power. On off button there, and then just a little cover. Wheel, everything's pretty lightweight. Nothing too much going on here. Looks like 4 double A's, but it is 2.4 gigahertz. It is a very basic radio, but should be enough to get you going. Obviously, you can always upgrade that to get a little bit better control of the vehicle. But yeah, here's what it looks like. Very nice body, thick Lexan. I think it's 1.2 millimeters. Some nice scale details like fuel tanks there, fire extinguisher, little box there, tethered body clips as well, even like little molded mirrors, little molded bumper here in the front. So yeah, a little bit nicer than your typical 14 scale body for sure. Seems reasonably durable. I think most 14 scale cars are actually quite durable. And then here's the truck itself. So some nice little bits about this. The aluminum 2mm chassis, laser etched. So there you can see ROG1 with the little Gladiator, sort of etching there. It says tear up the dirt. A little sticker information there, designed by China. So it is, Rlaarlo is a Chinese company. Arms look very nice. Wow, these almost look like machined arms. They're so well put together. I mean, they are molded for sure, but yeah, the plastic's bit of give, so a little bit of flexibility, but I don't think too much, so that's pretty nice. Metal drivetrain throughout, even steel, CVAs and dog bones in the rear, so pretty impressive. All ball bearings throughout. 2 differentials, front and rear, and then a center slipper, so that's nice to actually have a bit of a slipper. A lot of cars don't actually have that. I think it comes with a 3S battery, 2200 milliamp hour, and the electronics look pretty nice. So you've got an 11 kilograms turbo, not a standard 1/10 scale, but a little bit smaller than that. A 28 by 45, 3600 kV motor, looks pretty nice. Has a anodized aluminum heatsink, 45 amp ESC. And I think a separate receiver, so you can upgrade the electronics individually, which is nice. XD60 connector, on-off button there, which is actually attached. Sometimes these things can fall off. Battery strap with a little Velcro thing there. It looks to me kind of like a little mini Omni Terminator. If those of you who like the Omni Terminator that came out a few months ago, pretty impressive little truck, more on the 1/12 size, but this is kind of a miniaturized mini Omni Terminator is what it looks like to me. Steel turnbuckles, pretty nice. Sway bars front and rear. 3mm shocker, 6061. All aluminum shocks with a little plastic attachment point for the shock mounts. But yeah, the whole truck even looks like some wiring for LEDs here in the front. Yeah, altogether, very, very nice looking car for 150 bucks. It's kind of crazy what some of these companies are putting out for like ridiculously low prices. 150 bucks for this quality of vehicle is pretty insane. It's got, at least spec wise, everything that what you want. Center slipper, differentials front and rear, Dumbo RC radio, decent separate electronics. You know, aluminum chassis, aluminum shock tires, aluminum shocks, even a little LED adjustable motor mount there you can see. So very, very impressive looking car. I mean, drivetrains are even free. Look at that. So anyways, very impressive little car. Foam in the tires, 5.5mm wheel nuts. It does have plastic hexes, as you would expect on this pricing of a vehicle. But yeah, altogether very, very impressive little car. So anyways, yeah, next thing we gotta do is take it out and drive it. Okay, we got a 3S pack in here, and we are at basically the world's best bashing spot. I mean, this place is totally insane. You know, a little bit too big for this type of car, but while we're here, might as well drive the ROG around. I did loosen the slipper a little bit, so it was a little bit tight out of the box, so I did put a little wrench on it. Now the slipper is hard to get to, so I ended up cutting out part of the center plastic there, just to make, okay, brake's a little strong, just to make it a little bit easier to get at. Tires aren't bad, but the car is quite small. Suspension actually feels pretty decent. Alright. Okay, it's got the somewhat insane braking. It's got like almost like 50% drag brake or something is what it feels like. Alright. A little bit better feel. What a beast. Little backflip, anyone? Alright. A different ESC would definitely make this easier to drive. Oh, sick. Huge air. Traction's actually pretty decent on this guy. It's a monster. It is a little pocket rocket. I have no idea where I am, so we're just gonna, it sounded like we landed on the tires, and yes we did. Maybe this is the right place to drive this truck. It does have a tendency to kind of spin out with such a short wheelbase. You just overturn it a little bit and it will kind of spin out. Ooh. Yeah, it feels like the drag brakes on like 30-40%. I'm not exaggerating. It's, the drag brake is kind of insane, but something you gotta get used to. You can chase some squirrels. Fun though. You know, I thought 3S would be too much for this thing, but I don't think so. I don't think 2S is too much, or 3S is too much. Where are we? So this is going to sell for $150 on the pre-sale at the time of this video, so you can go ahead and order one once. They did say there's going to have 600 units. Woo. I don't know what the regular price will be, so after that, who knows? I actually asked Rlaarlo and they said they didn't know either, so I'm guessing, you know, somewhere in that $170 to $180 range after the pre-sale, but we will have to see, because I don't really know. But yeah, the pre-sale is definitely where and when you want to buy, because that's always going to be the cheapest price. Should we try a front flip? Oh. I don't know what happened there. did something. We did something. The steering seems a little loose or something. Oh, look at that. That's a nice one. Looks like my trim's a little off. Okay, so I've been driving on like 75% power this whole time and didn't even realize it. The throttle limiter on the radio is actually... Oh shit. That was a triple. Alright. Well, I think it's telling me it wants me to try to do triples or quads. We'll try it. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, double. Yeah, make sure your power is set to max if you want to. I don't know. It was actually kind of fun on 70. Whoops. Oh, no. Okay, after that last crash, it seems like I lost steering, so that's all the steering is doing. So I'm guessing the servo broke on that one. But this thing was pretty insane while it lasted. Thoughts on the truck? Crazy fun. Electronics, this radio's not that bad actually. It's okay. It's better than before. The ESC I think would make the biggest improvement, as well as I guess the servo. My on-off switch is falling off there, but a fun, crazy little beast of a car. I'll have a link in the description below where you can pick one of these up. I don't think anything else broke. Maybe that shock tire is a little bent there. Yeah, it looks like the shock tire is a bit bent there on the rear. Chassis looks perfect. Arm shocks look okay. LED still working. Yeah, just fun little car. It looks like my ESC is falling off. So yeah, they probably need to double side tape everything a little bit better. And I think you should be fine, but crazy power. Pretty good tires actually. I like the tires. Probably want to loosen the slipper a little bit. I'll show you what I actually had to do here to get it access to it. So I don't know if you can see this, but basically I had to like kind of cut out that right there a little bit. Hard to see, but yeah, I just couldn't get a wrench on that without removing this whole thing, which you wouldn't want to do anyway. So there you have it. The ROG1, which I believe stands for Rlaarlo Off-Road Gladiator. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.